Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I have an announcement to make, and it's not easy to say, but I regret to inform you all that your boy's washed. I'm washed the fuck up in these streets and at home as well. I'm washed up everywhere and in every way. Just in any way you can wash a motherfucker up. I've done it. I've done it. This should be a monument to me in the sense of like, when a nigga has fucked up so bad, you almost got to give them their own wing in the Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? The Hall of Shame. This is what we're on. It's like the Mendoza line, right? It's in baseball. I don't have the facts 100% on this, but in baseball there's this thing called the Mendoza line where it's like, it was this nigga who was kind of ass, I think, and basically like it's like his batting average and it's like low, and if you hitting below the Mendoza line, it's like, nigga, you fucking up. Cause that nigga was trash. So you below this line, but like that nigga was so trash that he got his own name for his, like, I mean, he got his own terminology. And that's where I'm at. It's a dark time for the Empire. And I can't even get into the specifics for a number of reasons why I'm washed and why I know I'm washed, but I'm washed up. And I want to say this as well. There are a few of you right now watching who are like, nigga, you been washed. And I want you to know that you are correct. But sometimes it takes time for the person who's washed to realize it. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's like you gotta hit rock bottom.
Where is this, SpongeBob?
Rock bottom.
Anybody who's fucking up in any sort of way, it's like niggas been telling you like, yo, you need to seek help. You know what I'm saying? But it takes a while for them to internalize it and look at themselves and be like, alright, shit. You know what I mean? This is bad. Again, I can't get into specifics, but the people involved who know why I say that I'm washed now, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to witness me at my worst. And I feel like Tim Tebow, when he lost the Heisman, or did he lost the national championship, one of them things, and he was just like, you're gonna never see a nigga work as hard as me. He ain't say nigga because we would have tuned that nigga Tim Tebow up if he said nigga. But he said, you've never seen somebody work as hard as me, and I'll do this and that.
You have never seen any player in the entire country play as hard as I will play the rest of the season.
And then he won the Heisman or the national championship. I can't remember which. I got a spotty memory. Like I remember names and terms and shit and some dates, but I don't remember the events. Like the Mendoza line, for example. I don't know what the fuck that nigga did or didn't do. I'm just sorry for everybody who had to see me in this way. Enough is enough. Like, I mean, I guess this podcast is an indication that I've watched. Like, I be looking at the numbers sometimes. I'm like, and I can't get a nigga to watch this shit for nothing, bro. I can't get niggas to ask me, send in questions. I can't get niggas to fucking drop something in the comment. But that's on me. I can't place blame on nobody but me. This wasn't supposed to turn into a goddamn psych evaluation or like a performance review or whatever. But it's like, I'm trying to be that nigga, and I'm not that nigga. Like, I'm gonna just fast forward in the show a little bit because one of the things I want to talk about was somebody asked me. Actually, hold up. Before I get to that, I gotta introduce motherfuckers to the motherfucking show. This is the reigning, defending, undisputed, most secret podcast in the fucking world. Nobody Asked Shawn, hosted by your motherfucking boy Sean Murray, the motherfucking Diamond Boy, international heartthrob, heir to the Murray's hair pomade fortune, first Jamaican in the motherfucking Kentucky Derby. You ain't know what it is. We here. I'm amped up, and you know why? It's the freedom of knowing you trash. Summer's on the way. Everybody, we outside. Shut the fuck up, nigga. I'm inside, and I'm trash, and I'm working. And not on some like, oh, we working, big bro type shit. Like, I'm just saying, like, this is gonna be an important summer for me. I'm trying to make it happen in every single way possible. And I'm gonna need your help. Donations,
gifts.
Nah, I'm just, yeah, I mean, somebody had a fucking amazing tweet. It was something like, every time there's a comedy poster and my name's not on it, I get upset. Even if any state, even if I'm not in that state, some shit like that. And like, that shit spoke to me, bruh. Cause it's like, I be feeling like that. And it's like, I'm better than all these niggas. I promise you I'm better than all these niggas. But y'all niggas don't know it yet, and it's my fault. So what I was gonna say before I introduced the show was, there was a question somebody asked me, and they just said, what motivates you or what inspires you? It made me think. It's like, you know what motivates me is there's a nigga in my head, like the version of me that I see in my head is so fucking dope, but y'all don't see him yet. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to make y'all niggas see that. That's what motivates me to make the Shawn in here a reality. Because when that nigga shows up, when I'm finally able to get that nigga on the line, when I'm able to call that nigga up and say, yo, I'm gonna need you to pull up, and that nigga shows the fuck up, it's a wrap, bro. Cause like I got so many ideas. I got so much fucking. I got it, bro. And it's like, that's what motivates me. It's not money. It's not even like success in the terms of like on somebody else's terms. It's just like knowing that I'm so much better than the version y'all have seen. There's some people out there that fuck with me so heavily, and I'm at like 45% of what I could be. You know what I'm saying? At best. You know what I mean? It's like, if y'all fuck with this motherfucker, I cannot wait to show you like Shawn Perfecto. You know how in Dragon Ball Z is like, not even just like the Super Saiyan shit, but it's like, all right, you got Frieza, that nigga was mad ugly. And then that nigga started getting more sassy with each version of Frieza. And like, he never got cute, but the nigga was just like so motherfucking cold. That nigga got sleek. It was less spikes and more just like, the nigga was sleek. I'm trying to be sleek. I'm trying to be a sleek ass, Frieza ass nigga. Perfect Cell type of nigga. Kid Buu, that nigga was fire, bro. I'm trying to be Kid Buu. And like, yeah, I mean, Dragon Ball Z basic ass reference, but y'all get what I'm saying. I'm trying not to make this whole episode about me, but that's what inspires me. And that's supposed to be a Nobody's Asked Shawn thing. But anyway, I'm going to name this episode Moral Victories because I saw something on Twitter, right? And it's basically, it's a nigga in a mall, I think it's in Philly. He's getting jumped by 3 security guards. And I think he might be like another security guard. I don't know what he did, but they're watching this man. But he never hits the floor. And somebody said on Twitter, they's like, if you get jumped and you fight back and you never hit the ground, you won. And I want to let the nigga who posted that know, no, you're absolutely incorrect, my nigga. Listen, bro, when that nigga who was getting washed, because they was fucking that nigga up. He never hit the ground, but they was fucking him up. And when he goes home and his ribs is bruised, that nigga not gonna be like, yeah, but I won though, because these niggas ain't give me, you know what I'm saying? When that nigga see that hospital bill for a cracked sternum, he not gonna be like, yo, who's the real winner now, nigga? Because them niggas going home, I mean, at worst, they might lose their job or some shit. He gonna lose his job too. So it's like, you nigga lost your job, got beat the fuck up. It got posted on the internet and went viral. And the best you could hope for is like, yeah, but y'all niggas didn't get me on the ground. Like, and I understand it because it's like, because what I would say is, it is a loss for those niggas, but it's also a loss for you. It's not a win. It's a loss for them niggas in a sense, because it's like, it's 3 of y'all. Y'all should have, come on, bro. But on the other hand, it's still a loss for you. The results are not as conclusive as they could be, but you lost, bro. That's the type of shit where the niggas that jumped him, their homies are going to confront, or are going to clown him like, bro, y'all trash. Y'all couldn't even get him on the ground. But if you the one who got jumped, you can't confront them like, y'all couldn't even get me, like, because they just going to beat you up again. And they probably going to try harder to get you on the ground this time. You feel me? So that's not something you can take to the bank. When you win, you win. You understand what I'm saying? When you win, you win. That's some shit. When you win, you can tell your grandkids, yo, I won. You know what I mean? If you was in the high school football team, you won a state championship, you could go to the newspaper archives and say, yo, that's us. That's me. That's me holding up the trophy. That's the whole team. That's the type of shit you could do. That video where the nigga like licked the back of his hand and smacked the nigga, like, he won. He has proof. Yeah, I mean, you don't got no like, you gonna show your grandkids some shit like that? Or I mean, first of all, you shouldn't be showing your grandkids fights. Like, if you still holding on to shit like that, like you on some Al Bundy, like, I scored the most touchdowns in state history in one game type shit. But my point is, you can't show nobody in your life and be like, you see how these niggas didn't get me on the ground though? It's like, but you see how they keep hitting you in the head over and over and you can't stop them? There's no moral victories, bro. I don't want any moral victories. I want victories. Decisive victories. Also, bigger than that, I don't want to be getting jumped. Please don't jump me. Bro, niggas was tuning you up. Like, what the fuck? Don't celebrate this, bro. Don't celebrate this. Learn from this. What else? Bro, I wish Lil Nas X put that video out this month, bro. If he put it out in Pride Month, bro, it would have been crazy, bro. That shit would have went crazy. I mean, it went crazy before, but it went even crazier, bro, because it's like, he did that shit, bro. He really wilded out. A nigga really wilded out in the name of the Dark Lord, bro. You gotta, I don't know if you gotta respect it, but you gotta acknowledge it. He really did that shit. Yeah, it's Pride Month, man. Show love to all the queer people in your life, and just around the world, bruh, and carry that forward in every other month besides Pride Month. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just keep it limited to Pride Month. Like, just show love, bro. Don't be a hater. Pride Parade look better than every parade. Like, not even close. If I could choose to have the level of joy at the Pride Parade versus like any other type of parade, I'm talking Puerto Rican Day Parade. Only thing that even comes close is like Carnival. West Indian Day parades be lit, but like Pride be dumb lit. Knicks tape? I don't know. We one game away. I'm one game away, baby. One game away from another year in the books of not having to pay a large sum of money to someone I care deeply about and who is a new father. And he could use the money in some sort of way. I know they got it, but everybody could use a little bit more money. But you're not getting it from me, at least not for this. I'd rather just give you the money straight up than give it to you because the Knicks want some shit. Hell no. To the Atlanta Hawks, I just want to say carry on, and you're making someone proud. You're making someone real happy. That's actually a perfect segue into Nobody's Asked Shawn. Send in your questions to nobodyasksean@gmail.com or Nobody Asked Shawn on Instagram. Or text me or send a fucking smoke signal. Just send me questions. I need questions, bruh. It helps. It really helps the show if y'all send this shit in. I appreciate it. It could just be some bullshit. If you see the post, if you see this video, you can just leave it in the comments right now. Actually, I'm gonna start doing that too. Just leave a question in the comments. I will answer it. One of the questions I got this week wasn't even a question. It was just like, hey, that Trae Young slander ain't gonna fly. I want to explain something to you. It's not slander. What I said was about Trae is that I don't really fuck with him like that, and he's not Steph. I mean, he's a fake Steph, actually. I mean, just look at the numbers. This stat in particular. And this is a stat I always have in my head. I've always had this ready to go because just this is how much of a fan of Steph I am. Aside from the 2019-2020 season where Steph only played 5 games because of injury and COVID, Steph Curry has never shot below 40% from 3. Actually, he never shot below 41.2%, 41.5%. One of those numbers from 3. Last time I checked, I don't think Trae Young has ever shot above 37% from 3. So, like, just look at like, he's not, and, like, if you don't know basketball like that, you're like, oh, that's not, like, that different. Like, it's a huge difference. Just because you do shoot from that far don't mean you should shoot from that far. It's only 2 or 3 niggas that should be doing that, and one of them is named Steph Curry, the other one is Dame Lillard. This is what Steph does, and Dame does it just a little bit worse than Steph does it, but he's very good, obviously. Elite player, great player. I love Dame. He's one of my favorite players. Trae's just not. He's not it. He's a great passer, and he can shoot a little bit, but he's not. Me. It's like that's not slander. We talk about Wardell. That being said, I appreciate the hell out of Trae Young. You know what I mean? That nigga is helping me keep money out of the pockets of a Knicks fan. That's one of the most valiant and honorable things a person can do in this world is keep a Knicks fan unhappy. And I have the utmost appreciation for him and the Atlanta Hawks for allowing that to happen. And I want it to continue for years to come if possible. So thank you to Trae Young, and no shade to him, no slander. It's just, it is what it is. Next question. All right, best 3 pasta shapes. This is a great question. Okay, so I like spiral shape. So rotini, cavatappi. I like spirally shit. Like, I like to make my mac and cheese with cavatappi or rotini just because it's got the crevices and shit. And it's just a nice surprise. Corny ass elbow noodles. Like, why do we decide that's the noodles for mac and cheese? I mean, I know it's the mac and cheese noodles because they call it macaroni. But I'm saying, like, but why is that the perfect noodle for that dish? Is it the perfect noodle for that dish? I don't think so. Number 2, I'm gonna have to say I like long, flat, wide noodles, like a fettuccine, a linguine, a wider joint, like the stocky shits. I love a stocky noodle. You know what I mean? A brolic ass wide noodle, nigga. Just for security. I mean, you need that for security. You always need a stocky nigga outside the club to protect. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we get those noodles for. And then finally, I like bucatini, even though I never had it. I just like the idea of bucatini. But the best pasta, third best pasta shape, it might even actually be the number 1 pasta shape, but this is the top 3, is when Kraft mac and cheese has like a cartoon character shape. Like, it'll be like the Ninja Turtle shape or like the fucking Bugs Bunny shape. The best part about it too is they very often don't look like what they supposed to be like. They be like, oh, Ninja Turtle shape. And then you be like, nigga, this is not Donatello. This is nothing like Donatello. It doesn't have any of his charm and charisma. Doesn't have any of his characteristics. Like, you know what I mean? Doesn't even have his weapons. You know what I'm saying? This is not him. And listen, I appreciate the difficulty that has to come with trying to turn, like, goddamn Mr. Krabs into a bite-sized piece of pasta, but yeah, it don't be looking like the Knicks. But that's the fun part. You know what I mean? I like that shit because them just be having, again, crevices, little nooks and crannies and shit, and that's good for retaining flavor. Like, you know what's the best part? I don't really fuck with Kraft mac and cheese at all. But when I used to eat like Easy Mac or some shit, is when it's like a little corner or like a little like a crevice, and some of the powder kind of clumps up, and it's not all like, it's kind of just gooey and it's just like nasty. That's the best. It is like that shit is kind of nasty. And it's just like a fucking clump of the shit, but it's like it's not dry in the center necessarily, but it's like just a little moist and it's kind of more orange than yellowish because it's so concentrated. That'd be the best shit. So you gotta appreciate the shapes that can really maximize the amount of, you know what I mean, clumps and shit. So you gotta appreciate that. And yeah, that's it. If you made it this far into the episode, please drop a soap bar emoji in the comments to acknowledge that you also know that I'm washed, and it's okay. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna take it personally if you post the soap bar. Like it's fair. It's fair. It's all fair. I asked you to do it. Those soap bar emoji, just put a rocket ship, I guess. I don't know. First step to recovery is admitting that you have a problem or whatever. So yeah, we have Houston. We have a problem. So and then the rocket ship emoji with the Houston. I'm back already, bruh. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share, save. All those buttons that you can hit. There's a little flag thing that you're supposed to hit to say, yeah, do that. Thank you for watching. I love you. I appreciate you. And as always, Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga. It is what it is.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.